Welcome guys. In this video we are going to go over the Cisco TrustSec, which is the police plane. So we went over Lisp, which is the control plane for the SD access, and we also went over the VXLAN, which is the data plane for the SD access. So now we are going to go over the Cisco TrustSec, which is the police plane for the SD access, for the Cisco SD access. So when we get into Cisco TrustSec, we have to go over macro segmentation and how it is done. And we also have macro segmentation and we have micro segmentation. So macro and micro segmentation. In another video, we are going to go over micro segmentation. So macro segmentation, what is macro segmentation in Cisco SD access? Well, this is the first level of segmentation, and this is done at the VRF or virtual network level. All right. And so how do we enforce this policy? So we basically enforce this policy at the border nodes, right? So they enforce policy that are leaving the fabric, that is north to south, so going outside of the network, such as going to DC access control, or such as user to DC access control. And we also have the edge nodes, and the edge nodes enforce policy for traffic within the fabric, which is east-west or user-to-user flows. And if you haven't seen my videos on the SD access components and all the devices that are using the SD access, go ahead and watch that video that I did. And like I said before, this is the edge nodes. They enforce the policy for the traffic going from user to user flow. So let's go ahead and take a look at an example and how this basically works. So we have let's say that we have a virtual network over here, VNA, and VNA is basically the management VN over here. And then we have another virtual network, VNB. So what happens is whenever you create these different virtual networks, they're actually put into a different VRF. So this one is going to be basically a VRF, and this one is going to be another VRF. And whenever you create a VRF, you are going to have your own routing table and all of that. So when you have different routing tables, they won't be able to communicate with each other. And if they are not able to communicate with each other, you have to add the routes and the policies and all of that in it. So that is the macro level segmentation for the SD access. On the next video, we are going to talk about micro segmentation, which is a little bit more, more in-depth segmentation that the Cisco SD access is able to do. Make this channel grow by donating. You can go to ccdt.com/donate, and you can either do it through PayPal or Patreon. If you select the PayPal option, you can select any amount you want. On Patreon, we have 3 different membership, $3, $5, and $9 per month, and you can cancel whenever you want. Also, if you haven't done so, go ahead and follow me on Twitter at CCNA Daily Tips, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel at CCNA Daily Tips. Go ahead and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.